All right. We got another off season to go through. The dream might actually, officially, possibly, potentially die tonight. I do not know. But we're going to keep trying. We're going to keep trying. Even though last year we did not get to draft a single player, which is kind of scary. We also have to hire half of a damn staff. So that that kind of sucks. What are we going to go for here? Who are we going to go for? Bring in Red Sox legend David Ross. Couple of good options. Honestly, we're going to go for you last. Let's go hitting coach first. Hitting coach. Casey Duff. Well, we already had one Duff screw us over. What's another? Casey Duff, come on down. We're going to spend some money here because we got it to spend. Pitching coach, Brandon Steiner. Brandon Steiner. Give you the $2 million a year. We also needed a third base coach. And said third base coach is going to be Mike Waters. Michael. Motorcycle. So that brings us to the manager. The manager. And I got to be honest, Gino Ingebrigtsen. Ingebrigtsen is like Brandon Inge. Ingebrigtsen. Gino Ingebrigtsen. Cool. Let's go after you, I guess. You have the most nonsensical name I think I've ever seen. But you're our guy. Wait, who needs to drag bunt? Oh, is he 69 years old? Oh, well, that's going to backfire big time because he's going to retire soon. Damian Cameron's 71. Son of a bitch. Stanley Isaac's only 59. He helps out a lot with the pitching. Let's hire the old man. Screw it. Frosty, what's going on, by the way? Let's see. Mike Waters is here. Casey Duff is here. Gino Ingebrigtsen decided to go to the Royals. What a dick. What a dick. Oh, Stanley Isaac. Could go for Ray Adams. Let's go for Stanley Isaac. Grade 8, you'd be correct. A great deduction on your part. Steiner elects to go to the Rockies. Son of a bitch. What do you mean you don't want to relocate to Japan? What do you mean? Is there anybody who doesn't have any minuses? Come on now. Come on now. There's got to be somebody who doesn't have any minuses. Don't make me choose. Don't make me do stuff. Really? Nobody? Mother always said I was the sharpest tool in the shed. Well, there you go. She was right. Apparently. All right. Well. It's going to be Rick Coles. Come on down, Rick. I mean, we lose pitching clutch, but it is what it is. Stanley Isaac elected to go to the Rockies as well. Wow, this is... Who knew it would be difficult to recruit people to come to Japan? Who knew? Ray Adams. Raymond. Let's see if we can lock you down here. All right, best players I could lose in the draft. Nobody that I'm worried about. Arbitration, Mr. Sutsugo. Even though you are absolute trash. Absolute trash. We are still going to go for you. I'm going to regret this contract. I can't possibly give you that much money for that long. I can't possibly. So we'll try to bring back Sutsugo and then tender contracts. Filipino Gong Show, what's going on? We're doing good. We're doing well. Vince Suzuki, William Maeda, Stanley Ono, Alan Yokoyama. David Tan is not ours. We do have Charles Matsui. Alex Nah. You're persisting with this hell. Frank, you're not new. Why did you think I was going to give up? You're not new. You should know better. You should know better by now. All right, free agency. Free agency, free agency. Let's go this way. Do we have anybody else to add? We saw him fuck with a USB stick for 3 hours just to not play the game. He's right, you know. He's right. That is a thing that happened. Yusei Kikuchi, who gave up a home run today to Shohei Ohtani, which was interesting. Apparently, they went to high school together. It's a difference when it's possible. This is possible. Kim possible. Doot. Would it be a challenge if it was easy? Exactly. The proper attitude to have. That's right. The proper attitude to have. Oh boy, anybody else? There's always so many relievers. Anybody else? Please, God in heaven, can we have some generated prospects like we did not all that long ago? Just magically show up. Phineas Delbonta Smith. What a name. Hey, there is Kyle Higashioka. We are going to, we're going to count him. We already pretty much made up that rule. We are going to count Mr. Higashioka. We are also going to count... are we going to count him, though? I mean, he went to high school in California, man. He did. His father's a third-generation Japanese-American, but he does speak Japanese. I'm going to think about it. The issue is, though, he's 34. It's not like then Frank, you'd count. People keep asking me, does Snoop Bar count? Does Higashioka count? So, I mean, hey, I'll take the shortcut if I can get it. The issue is he's 34 years old. So he'll make the team better short term and screw us up long term, if you really think about it. First base. First base. Ji-Man Choi obviously will not count. Again, South Korea might work better than Japan. It might. It's not like you have a lot of options at the moment. Yeah, as much as that's the point, that's also the truth. Anyone who has played in Japan. Miles Mikolas, come on down. Chris Brown, Willis Brown. All right, nobody at first. Second base. Second base. Anybody? Please? Third base. Anybody at all? Would you believe me when I say it's not looking great? Because it's not. Ryan Minister, it's good to see you. I need 2 nights in a row. That's one away from a streak. Imagine that. All right, I doubt we get a shortstop here either, but again, we have to look. We have to do Jose Tina. Cousin of Juan Cena. Remember that time John Cena wore a mask and he said his name was Juan Cena? Yeah, wrestling's great. Left field. Soto Verdugo. It's not looking good. It's Not looking good. Oh, goodness. Goodness. Norm English from Ohio. Boo. Center field. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. Today, yeah, we are getting nobody new. I mean, Victor Mace is there. What about in right field? Anybody? It's not looking good. It's not looking good. All right. Well, that is it for position players. Executive decision. Fuck it. That's the executive decision. Fuck it. I will pay Kyle Higashioka a bunch of money because we're desperate. We already looked at pitchers too, did we not? I'm pretty sure we did. We definitely looked at pitchers first. That's not good. Yeah, because we already looked at Kikuchi. Okay, well, we have an offer out to Higashioka and Yusei Kikuchi. And that's it. Because that's all we can do. It's fine, though. Don't worry about it. The Blue Jays just got Teoscar Hernandez back for Braxton Garrett and Aiden Ramos. Congrats to the Blue Jays. Ray Adams is finally in as our manager. Satsugo still hasn't accepted because, of course, he hasn't. Ooh, the Dodgers put in an offer for Higashioka. Oh, no. Clout Roshi, that's a name I haven't seen in a little bit. I'm doing good. How are you? All right, Mr. Higashioka. I'm going to give you an offer you can't refuse. At least to give us a max offer. We don't even know if he'll come here. He might sign with the Dodgers. He might. Rick Cole's on as our pitching coach. Still got those two offers out there. We're still in first for both of them. Let's see. Not worried about the 40-man. Corbin Burns goes to the Padres. And, well, no arbitration needed for Satsugo. I believe, indeed, Yusei Kikuchi has signed. We are still waiting the decision from Kyle Higashioka. We are awaiting. Shane, oh my God, they got Corbin Burns and Shane Bieber. Danny Jansen goes to the Reds. Jesus. We got him. We had to make an exception for him, damn it, but kind of not really. Willie Adames off to the Cleveland Guardians. Brandon Woodruff to the Cardinals. So yes, that does open the door in the future for Lars Nootbaar. Tyler O'Neill off to the Cubs. Pete Alonso goes to the Dodgers. Ridiculous. Trevor Story gets traded to the Dodgers. Jesus. You think they want to win again? And that brings us to the Rule 5, where apparently we have the 5th pick. I doubt there's anybody. Let's start at catcher. Is there anybody worth a damn? Anybody at all who will magically, somehow, some way, be eligible for this team? Tim Tawa. Doesn't work, though. Goosenberg. What a great name Goosenberg is. All right. Well, this is looking... I swear to God, I thought that said Ted Cruz. Fucking Zodiac killer himself. Missed the first part of this. What's the premise and where are we? Premise, Japanese players only. Where are we? In the fucking basement. Marianas Trench. That's where we are. Eddie, yeah, man. The Bruins setting the record for most wins in an NHL season is insane. I can't celebrate it yet. I won't be able to celebrate it for about 2 years because it totally just depends on what happens in the playoffs. Yeah, we got nobody. Willie Joe Gary Jr. out of Mississippi. And then in right, yeah, we have no body. How glad the pasta signed, you have no idea. So I will say again, if this doesn't work, and there is a chance that it will not work, we do have other options. I don't know if I'll want to immediately switch to an outright different nation and do it that way. I don't know if we'll just maybe be like, all right, full on draft of glory. Fantasy draft, start in the bottom, draft of glory. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But again, we're not quite giving up on this yet, even though, yeah, we are going to have nobody available to us here. Unfortunately. What team did we take over? The Athletics. So that way we did kind of start from the bottom, except we brought on a lot of the WBC players that start off on the free agent list. Brian Wu out of California. All right, let's just let's wave the flag on that. We're not going to get anybody. East Asia. I mean, again, like, yeah, if we were to add South Korea, Chinese Taipei, you could build a hell of a team. You really could. Turns out that Japan might just be a little bit too restrictive, but again, we at least need to see what the upcoming draft will be as Reese Hoskins goes back to Philadelphia. So we'll see. Oof, Juan Soto to the Giants. That's a huge deal for them. Josh Hader gets traded to Houston from Baltimore. Anthony Santander. How do the Dodgers still have money? AJ Minter to the Cardinals. Tyler Glasnow to the Padres. The Padres and Dodgers are just going nuts in terms of money. But again, we are not in a position to give up immediately. Like, we have to wait and see what this upcoming draft will look like, because that'll really help us dictate what's going on. We have $23,000 to spend on a scout. We could have one really good scout and a couple of okay scouts, or 3 really good scouts. And honestly, the only thing that sucks about these guys are the efficiency ratings. That guy sucks with position players. Is there anybody who's a little bit more well-rounded? Okay, this guy sucks at discovery, but I'd rather have someone be terrible at discovery but have better efficiency. All right, anybody else? Anybody else? All right, Cabrera was who we got rid of. We got to start looking for someone who was a little bit more expensive. And yes, I will show off the jerseys again in a moment. I mean, you'll see them quite a bit. All right, what if we bring in Ralph Gordon? That guy, 13,000. Let's bring in this guy for Marshall Garrison. Does open up $5,000. Was there anybody for 95 who was good? The answer is no. Okay. So scouting contract-wise, we're good. We do have to set up the roster for the year. So Higashioka at catcher. Again, he makes us better now, but that might not be a good thing. I mean, again, he's 34 years old, which, I mean, again, he'll make us better right now, and at least we'll have an actual catcher, but that might backfire. Sutsugo is still going to be the major league starter for now. And we'll have Yokoyama in AAA. We don't have a second baseman, but we do have Murakami still at third. Matt Maeda at shortstop. And then the outfield's where we have quite a few people. Seiya Suzuki, Kensuke Kondo, Masago, Lee, Yoshida. So I think Kondo can be sent down. 2, 3, 4. I think 4 is all we need. Get Alex Nahn, AAA as well. Pitching-wise, Eric Tanaka is our closer. Couple of holdover relievers from the prior season. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, again. Sar, what's going on? Good to see you. I think, again, we'll still leave, like, Miyagi. Oh, fuck, he's on waivers. He better clear. Miyagi, oh no. Leave these guys in AAA. Is the plan. I got to sim a few days. It might get me in trouble. Well, Okay, free agents. I highly doubt that there are now random Japanese players available. Shadowstalker as well. What's going on? But we do have to check. All right, so we had one catcher. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. First base, we have 2. So anybody who's magically available. I highly doubt it, but we're still going to look. Ninja as well. Welcome to everybody filing in. Good to see you. Welcome to I Am Stubborn. The series. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Second base, we have literally nobody. Sweet, beautiful Crash Andrews. Hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Third base, one dude. Can I get Ichiro? No. Michael Saito out of Washington pisses me off to an unbelievable extent. An unbelievable extent. Fuck, Mobsky as well. Again, hello, everybody. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Shortstops, we got one guy. Anybody want to magically be here? No? I can't believe it. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's go set this up really quickly. So let's drop Borowitz down to AAA. Get him off the 40-man. I guess I signed too many catchers. Let's just get rid of that guy. First base. For a team that is going to absolutely suck. Second base, I think we have secondary positions that'll help us fill this out. And if not, that's bad news for me. Very honestly, I think I'm going to have to put these guys on the 40-man and put them in the major leagues. At least just to have them there and to have depth options off the bench. What a disaster. Let's see. Like I said, Corey can be on the team. Oh boy, this is shaping up to be a certain kind of team. Oh boy. So that's 1, 2. Because, yeah, Seiya Suzuki can play infield. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. All right, I need one more outfielder. Scott Ota, California. Great. Thanks for nothing, Scott. Jesus. All right. Dwayne Green. Let's sign you. We'll also sign Tommy Goodson. Anybody? Nope. Sometimes Vincent C. Chinese Taipei. Yeah, of all the teams, oh my God, of all the teams that have ever been, this certainly is one of them. It has not dropped like anybody into the free agent list. I mean, honestly, like Chinese Taipei would help a little bit. You know, South Korea as well, but it would only help so much. There would still be some unfortunate shortcomings for the team. 2, 3, we'll go 4. Put you guys in AA. That's Tuki's trick captain. He always hates himself. Fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need a few more starters and then a bunch of relievers. And yeah, there's just not going to be anybody. Canada United. Again, that was Crash Andrew's backup idea. Might have to happen, and even then, there's no guarantees. Honestly, an outright draft to glory might be difficult enough. In all honesty, an outright draft to glory might be tough enough this year. There's not going to be anybody. Sign a crap load of relievers. And all of this could be for naught if we start to look at that draft list and there's nobody. This could be a complete waste of time. 4 Canadians draft. Most of them are Sierras. There were, so I checked the Red Sox run. There was only 1 Japanese player with an A. There were 6 Canadians. So much of this is tied to just pure luck. It really is. So much of a specific challenge like this is just tied to pure luck. Palpatine, what's up? We are still struggle busting our way forward. So many dudes in AAA. And now we gotta get so many dudes in AA. So many pitchers. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. AA can be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we got too many relievers. It's an easy enough fix. All right, I think the team's pretty much set. We do get to sim a few days. Just go auto-fix lineup for the moment. Okay, we did not lose our boys to waivers. Good. So simming to the start of the season, first and foremost, for the memes. In terms of prospects, because, hey, it's always fun to look. Philip Ono, number 21, on the list. The only really solid player we've gotten so far. And he is the only player of ours on the list. That is concerning. In terms of the rotation, I mean, LOL, right? Like, in terms of the rotation, we're actually looking decent. We are looking decent. Like, the back end of the bullpen, nobody cares about the back end of the bullpen. Actually, no, I don't even care if that guy's there because he's just a setup man as long as Tanaka's there. Honestly, we're going to put Kento as the long reliever. Let's get Kikuchi in there. So, for the moment, we're looking okay in regards to pitching. Actually, since we can go AAA, there we go. Just need to make sure all of our boys were represented. In terms of the lineup, we're fine. Especially because Otani's already at DH. So we do have an all-Japanese lineup because Higashioka counts in this instance. So here's our one shot to win a World Series. With an all-Japanese lineup and an all-starting pitching staff. This is our best chance this year. So, you know, just ignore the bullpen and the bench. The bench could actually be there, but we sent down certain prospects. A lot of lefties. Yeah, well, hey. Beggars can't be choosers, all right? So really quickly, we have to know. We have to know. We have the 3rd overall pick. But is there actually anybody to draft this year? Oh, don't do this to me. Don't do this. I must have missed somebody already. Do not. Do not do this to me. Last year, there was a player in like the top 5 that I couldn't get. Come on. Bernard Smoove making all the moves. Are you fucking kidding? The top guy is Henry Yamaguchi, who's projected to be a 2nd rounder. It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. I swear I've seen one player so far. And we're almost halfway through. There is... Of course you'd be listed as from California.